Welcome, curious minds, to the Learn as You Go Right channel. We're thrilled to have you join us today as we embark on a journey into the captivating universe of mass and measurements. Imagine being able to understand why a feather floats in the air while a book plummets to the ground, or why a football can be easily tossed around but a car can't be moved without effort. Intrigued? Well, buckle up because we're about to unravel these mysteries and much more. So, let's dive in and get started. Have you ever wondered how we measure the weight of objects around us? How do we know that a feather is lighter than a book or a football is lighter than a car? Today we are going to unravel the mystery behind this concept by learning about mass and its measurement. Mass, in simple terms, is the amount of matter in an object. It's like the stuff that makes up everything around us. From the smallest speck of dust to the largest mountain, everything has mass. But how do we measure it? Well, believe it or not, the answer is simpler than you might think. We use units of measurement called grams and kilograms to measure mass. You can think of these units like the rulers we use to measure length, but instead, they measure mass. Imagine you have a tiny paperclip in your hand. That paperclip has a mass of about 1 gram. It's so light, isn't it? Now think about a small bottle of water you might drink at lunch. That bottle, when full, has a mass of about 1 kilogram. That's 1,000 times heavier than our tiny paperclip. But wait, what if we have an object that's lighter than 1 kilogram? How do we measure it? Well, for objects that are lighter, we use grams. There are 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram. So, if you have an apple that weighs 200 grams, it's lighter than 1 kilogram but heavier than our tiny paperclip. Now, you might be wondering, how do we actually measure the mass of an object? We use a tool called a scale. You might have seen one in your kitchen or maybe at the grocery store. When you place an object on the scale, it tells you the mass of that object in grams or kilograms. So, to sum it all up, mass is the amount of matter in an object. We measure mass in grams and kilograms, with 1 kilogram being equal to 1,000 grams. We use scales to measure the mass of objects. And remember, for lighter objects, we usually use grams, and for heavier objects, we use kilograms. Understanding mass and its measurement is like having a superpower. It helps us make sense of the world around us, from the food we eat to the things we use every day. So the next time you pick up a book, a toy, or even a piece of fruit, think about its mass. You now have the knowledge to understand just how much stuff is in the things around you. Isn't that amazing? Voiceover. Before we wrap up, we want to take a moment to thank all our subscribers for their unwavering support. Your engagement and curiosity drive us to create more content that helps you understand the world around you. To those of you new to the Learn as You Go Right channel, we warmly welcome you to our community of lifelong learners. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we post new educational videos like this one. So, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join us on this educational journey. Thank you.